overall, I enjoyed the show for the wretched production and the Twitter commentary, which are all the wrong reasons, but I'm here. Hi loves, I'm Phoebe Alexis and welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is usually centered around all things natural hair, but for today's video, I thought I'd divert a little bit and give you guys a Love Island South Africa review. So if you like this review and if you like my other content, please subscribe, introduce yourself in the comments, and yeah, let's get started. All right, let's talk Love Island South Africa. So right off the bat, I'd like to start with some positives, or at least I think this is positive. The overall look of the Love Island house, the look of the Love Island contestants, I think was definitely on par with all the other Love Island seasons that I've seen. And this is speaking Love Island UK, Love Island America, and Love Island Australia. If that was the look that they were going for, you crushed it. It was pretty much on brand. However, I think the cast is not reflective of the demographic of South Africa. But then on the flip side of the coin, I get that maybe you guys want to appeal to the international market, and I guess in that case, for people watching it in the UK, they want it to be of a similar standard. If that's the case, then cool. If that's not the case, then and that y'all need to do something about it. But that's not my job. That's not my portion. I'm not involved. Okay. A negative. Oh, this was here, guys. I feel as a person living in South Africa, I feel like secondhand embarrassment because the production, woo, child. The production was choppy, like in scenes, it just goes in between, like halfway through someone's sentence, they'll change to a different scene. Some of the footage was blurry. The sound was awful. You could even hear the crew speaking in the background, like, Mnet, whoever you hired for production, you all need to do better, because this is embarrassing. As South Africans, nah, it's embarrassing. What else? Oh, casting. Like, I think my biggest issue with casting was the fact that SA has 9 provinces, but it felt like everyone on the show was either from the Western Cape or from Gauteng. And also, like, why does everyone have the same accent, barring Aaron? Everyone else has the same accent. Like, South Africa has 11 official languages. And so, obviously, we may not all sound the same. Like, there's different dialects of English within SA, but to me, everyone sounded the same. Being from Gqeberha, a true PE girl, I would have loved to see more people from the Eastern Cape, from KZN, from Limpopo, Northwest, and Mpumalanga, Free State, and the Northern Cape. Like, South Africa is not just comprised of Western Cape and Gauteng, so do better. I think my biggest criticism, and this is something that I don't think this will be a true Phoebe Alexis review if I didn't speak up about it, because it really annoyed me personally. I don't know how other people feel about it, but me personally, it really it has the potential of putting me off the show completely. And that was the fact that they allowed Afrikaans to be spoken on the show. Whilst I understand this is Love Island South Africa and Afrikaans is an official South African language, I don't mind the fact that Afrikaans is on the show, but as a person who doesn't speak Afrikaans on a daily basis / at all, I mean, I only did it in school, I would have at least wanted there to be some subtitles. And then it also brings the question, if Afrikaans was allowed to be spoken on the show, will they then allow other official South African languages to be spoken on the show? And will they get proper translators to make sure that the translation conveys the actual message that the cast member is trying to portray, is trying to put out there? I don't know, but the Afrikaans was not doing it for me. Next up, criticism for Baby Girl, the host. There's already been controversy around this host, but as a avid Love Island watcher, okay, not necessarily avid Love Island watcher, but as a person who has watched Love Island from other countries before, like, I really don't care about the host. It's like, it is what it is. They chose her. I'm over it. I accept it. I'll still watch the show regardless. But Baby Girl, you need to stop speaking to Timna like this. Unless you're gonna be speaking to all the other contestants like this. Was I the only person who noticed that whenever she was speaking to Timna, all of a sudden she was popping her neck, being a little bit overly sassy than she was with the rest of the contestants? Like, that is weird. Don't do that. Baby girl, don't do that. Just, if you're gonna have that energy, then have that energy with everyone. Keep the same energy. Don't be one way with Timna when you're speaking to Timna, and then a different way when you're speaking to everyone else. That makes no sense. Just be yourself. Be yourself. You don't have to overdo it, because I feel like maybe you think that speaking like this would appeal to the majority demographic of South Africa. However, it just comes off a little bit suspect. So just be yourself. Like, there's no need for the extra. Like, the people who really enjoy Love Island, honestly, you're a non-factor at this moment. We're there for the contestants. We're not necessarily there for you. So yeah. What else do I have? Okay, on the topic of Timna, I stan Team Timna. Baby girl is fire. She came in with the braids. I was like, yes, queen. Honestly, I would have thought that she was gonna come in with a weave, or I don't know. But she surprised me and came in with braids, and I was like, yes, I already stand. She is gorgeous. Her body is on point. Definitely a perfect pick, in my honest and humble opinion. But then again, I'm not a costume director, so I don't know. But for me, I stand Team Timna. However, I feel like Love Island did her dirty by making her be the last one to be chosen. But then again, this is Love Island. That's not really a surprise. I was kind of expecting that. I would have been actually more surprised if she wasn't picked last. So yeah, that's pretty much on brand with Love Island. And also, they did her dirty by spelling her name wrong on Instagram. I was like, oh no, you didn't. But luckily, Mnet checked themselves and fixed that. But yeah, that was not okay. Like, y'all need to learn her name, Timna, because I feel from what it looks like on Twitter, majority of people are gonna be Team Timna. Just saying. So say her name, learn her name, because that's definitely going to be the name that's going to be popping on social media. So if she goes out within the first, 2 days, or she goes out very early, I can already anticipate the uproar. So y'all better keep her on, because we're going to keep her on, and we're going to vote for her. Hashtag Team Timna and Durang. Timna is definitely a better person than me, because during her conversation with Durang, I zoned out. Am I the only one? I was like, what is this guy saying? But she was like, so I don't know. I have to stand Team Durang purely because he's with Timna. I don't know necessarily if I'd be supporting him otherwise, but okay, I would be supporting him, but like, Durang was everything until he opened his mouth. Like, when he started speaking, I was like, wait, you can't even construct a whole sentence. Like, get it together. You bringing down the group average. Like, do better. Next up, okay. Cage, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, that one, the short guy. He was giving me major short man theorem. I'm gonna need him to calm down a little bit because for me personally, he was getting on my nerves, and I think he was getting on all the girls' nerves. So, like, if he wants to stay in this competition, baby boy, you better up your game because that wasn't it. Speaking about short men, wasn't it funny that everyone's type was like tall, dark, and handsome? And then when the men came in, it was just like, yeah, disappointment. No one there was tall. It was like not even one. Okay, well, they were at least taller than the girls, but I only realized by watching yesterday's pilot episode that yeah, South African men are not tall. That's not where they gifted. They may be gifted in other things like looks and everything else, but in terms of height, nah, it's next for me. I actually also like Rochelle for some reason. She gives me, I think, of all the contestants, she gave the most personality. Like she was a bit sassy, she was choosy. She didn't just step in out for everyone. So I think she could be cute. The rest of the girls are cute, very much on brand for Love Island. Like they look like the typical Love Island. So maybe I just need more time to get to know the girls in order to see if anyone else piques my interest. But yeah, so far I think Timna and Rochelle are my personal favorites. Ian. Disappointed with the Africans, but anyway, we move. He comes from University of Pretoria. I'm a University of Pretoria alumni, so pretty much on brand for University of Pretoria, but do better, son. And actually, I was even thinking, like, the way they describe his personality, like, of all the guys that are on there, his personality fits my personal dating preference, like the old sweet guy. But I think for the show, we need someone with a little bit more drama. So, like, him and Assad are really giving me the potential to be team pot plant, team furniture, like just team in the background. We'll even forget that they're on the show because they're not giving me personality. Jay seems like he could be the standout star of this Love Island season, purely because I think he appeals to the crowd that Love Island SA seems to be catering for. Like I said before, Cage needs to get over himself. Him and Durang, I think, just give off major ego, like, I know I'm hot stuff vibes. Like, just tone it down. Like, you all have potential, but to be likable, but tone it down. I guess overall, I enjoyed the show for the ratchet production and the Twitter commentary, which are all the wrong reasons, but I'm here for it. I don't really know if I'll become that invested in the show because it was genuinely just like a lukewarm pilot. Like for a first episode, it didn't give me, I'm gonna watch this for the whole season. It was lukewarm, but maybe they were trying to test the waters because I know being in SA, South Africans are a tough crowd. So maybe they came out with a lukewarm pilot so that just to test the waters, see how people react to it, see where they can improve. But yeah, I'll definitely watch tonight's episode. I don't know if I'll watch the entire season, but yeah. And I don't know if I'll review every episode because filming daily. I'm not daily and consistent like Murad Murali, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best to stay invested. I'm honestly giving Love Island South Africa a fair chance. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.